I feel like I've recorded an intro for a video like 5 times already, and the intro is not introing, so I kind of gave up. I feel like I'm about to cry because I have this idea in my head, and I just don't know how to put it out there. And I have tried recording this video like maybe 6, 7 times already. So this is my eighth attempt in trying to record this video. When I started, trust me, I was sitting up, I was professional, but right now I'm just laying down because I can't kill myself. So um we're going to turn this to a TED talk, a motivational. All right, I'm about to start my ninth attempt for the intro because I fucked up again. Hey guys, welcome back to my motivational talk show. Okay. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Merritt, and I'm a 6'2" student athlete from Nigeria, from Delta State, Nigeria. I'm currently playing basketball in Obodo Ibo. So, what I'm trying to do, yeah, I'm trying to start a series. I want it to basically be about um me just talking about my journey and how it's been with me transitioning from Nigeria to the US. And I don't know what the series will be called yet, but um I'm really excited about it, and I actually want to be committed to making it work. I feel like that alone is a lot of content. And when I say a lot, like I mean a lot of content. I think it's gonna be something that you guys would love to hear about, love to listen to, and yeah, all that. And honestly, I hope me just sitting here, actually laying here and talking doesn't like bore anybody. So I'm hoping if you're watching this, you actually just enjoy listening and watching me talk. So just assume I'm in front of you and we're just staying face to face, like, buddy, like friends. And yeah, so I don't know how this video is even gonna go. I'm actually just talking and just saying anything that gets into my head, and hopefully it makes sense. Let me actually go think about this. Hold on. So now that I think about it, I feel like the first thing I would want to start off this series with is talking about change. Change is constant. I feel like that's a good place to start because it was a big change for me leaving Nigeria and coming to the US. And I feel like mentally everyone just needs to be ready for change at any part of your life because it's always going to happen. Change is something that will always happen, and it could be either good or bad, but who cares? It doesn't matter. Life sucks. Life throws at you whatever it wants to throw at you, and you just got to deal with it. So I feel like change can be one of those things that life can throw at you, and you either like love it or you're just like, nah. So like when I was leaving Nigeria, I felt a lot of emotions, and one of the emotions I felt was I was scared. I was scared because I was leaving my friends, family, culture, way of life that I've known my whole life, and I was leaving it to go chase my basketball dreams at a young age at that. So that was very scary because literally going to another man's land to make a way for myself by myself. So that was very, very scary. I had to deal with like different type of food. It's a different weather, different schedule, different way of life, different set of people. Everything was just different. So the cultural shock was crazy. I had to adapt to that. Me changing my surroundings also meant that I had to also make some change in myself. Like, I had to be more responsible and more mature because no longer staying with mommy and daddy. So I have to be able to just do things in a way that would not sabotage the opportunity I had. I think that's also like a lot of pressure, and it's just something that honestly you just have to adapt to it. And it's not easy, not gonna lie, it wasn't the easiest transition, but I made it work. I think I did pretty good. I made it work. Honestly speaking, I wasn't a very big fan of change because sometimes change can be uncomfortable, and I love being comfortable. Change is something I had to learn how to embrace and see the good in it instead of just seeing the negatives. Because peep this, okay? October this year makes it 4 years since I've been in the US. And in those 4 years, I've schooled and lived in 4 different states. So if that's not a lot of change in like a little amount of time, then I don't know what is. Especially because I'm not American. So the fact that I've just been in 4 different states. So this is my third state, but by the time it completes 4 years, by October 2023, I'm gonna be in a different state. That's a lot. And I'm not even gonna try to break down how or why it's possible that I've been in 4 states already. Maybe as we progress in this series, I'm gonna have a lot of story times to explain why it's been like that. But that is a lot of change. So I'm out here being Merit the Explorer, Kweku the Traveler, and sometimes it gets overwhelming because I feel like I don't fully settle down in a particular place, or immediately I start settling down, I have to move again. Like there comes change, the gift that keeps on giving. And honestly, that is also very frustrating. But then I try to look at the bright side because it gives me a chance to explore different cultures, different ways of life, see how people do things differently, even though I'm in the same America, people in different states do things differently, and it gave me a chance to like meet new people and stuff. I think those changes are what makes me me. It's what makes my life my life. And honestly, I always say this: if my life was like a movie or a Netflix show, it would be a blockbuster because I have stories for days. I feel like I have so much I can just sit and just say for hours, and you would be like, wow. And that's also one reason I want to start this series, because I feel like I want to be able to share this with other people so they can understand a little bit of how it's like to be me. I may sound like a little motivational speaker, but whatever. I'm basically just trying to say, if there's something you want to do, if there's something you have in mind, and you're probably scared because it's different, it's something that you have to get out of your comfort zone to do, my advice to you is just do it. Just do it. YOLO. You only live once, and a lot of things can happen. What you want to do, that change that you're so scared of, it could either end up being the best decision you've made in your life, or it could end up being like, oh my god, I wish I never did it. Hopefully it's not the latter. You'll never know until you try. You just have to embrace the beauty and the struggles that come with change, and just have faith that whatever you're doing, it's gonna all pay off in the end. Whenever something happens and because of that I have to make a drastic change in either my location, my school, or something, I always have in mind that will all make sense in the end. The transition, it's never pretty, it's never comfortable, it's never something that I like. Me personally, from my point of view, me transitioning to a different place is never easy. But at the end of the day, when I look back and I like reflect on it, I'm always like, now it makes sense. Now I see why it had to happen that way. So just do whatever you want to do. Don't be scared of those changes. Don't be scared of getting out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared of doing something different, because like I said from the start, change is constant and change is scary, but change can also be really beautiful and can just be interesting. Like there's so much out there that you don't know, you haven't seen, and you probably never get to know, experience, unless you just change something. I don't know, but see, honestly, now I feel like I'm just talking. Now I'm trying to be motivational speaker, and I don't know what I'm saying. But hopefully you get the point, because I feel like you should get the gist of what I'm saying. I don't want to keep going on and on and on, and then just start sounding like I'm just saying rubbish. Because trust me, it makes sense in my head. Well, more. Okay. Let me just wrap it up here. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm actually going to even post this. This just felt like a little rant or a little TED talk. If I actually do post this and you've made it to the end of this video, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you want me to actually continue this series, let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, share to your family and your friends. and your enemies, just please share.